Hello friends, welcome you all. In today's this video, we will learn about the general financial rule. These are the procurement rules in the public procurement, Government of India. So, in my earlier video, I have explained that what is the difference between public procurement and private procurement. So, today, whatever rule we are going to discuss, all the public procurement rules are governed by this. So, let's start. Hope you can see this. So, actually, every one of us, we in our personal life, we do the procurement from our own money, and there's a difference between making procurement from own money and the public money. Under the personal purchases, so whatever we like, we check the product, and if we like it, so we buy it after negotiation. In the public procurement, since the money relates to the government and the person who is spending it is some authorized official, so government had made some rules because you are spending the public money, so there are certain rules and we say those rules as general financial rule. So here today we will see an overview in this video, and later on detailed separate rules related to procurement I will explain in later on videos. First, I will let you know an idea about the public procurement infrastructure at central government. So, what is it? There is a procurement policy division in Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance, and its aim is to encourage uniformity, harmonization in public procurement processes, and dissemination of best practices, provisions of guidance, oversight, capacity building, and issuing of procurement manuals. So this particular division, PPD division under the Ministry of Finance, it is created with the aim as mentioned here. And the purpose of this division is not for centralization of the procurement. They are not have any such purpose. They issues guidelines, manuals, time to time notification, depending upon the need of the government and changes in the policies. So their purpose is not centralization of the procurement. Uh, they have created a government e-market which comes under Rule 49, 149. So we say it a JAM portal, and the other public procurement portal is the Central Public Procurement Portal. Now it is acquired by the JAM, so its name is JAM Central Public Procurement Portal. E-publishing and e-procurement modules are there. So there are different type of modules and tenting system in JAM and CPP. So this is the in brief infrastructure at the central government for the public procurement under this division. Now come to the general financial rule. So the current version of general financial rule is General Financial Rule 2017, and all the government purchases are to be governed by these rules. These are broader guidelines. GFR was issued on 11th February 2017 by Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance and the Government of India. And if we go in history, we find that the first version of GFR was issued in 1947 when the country became independent. And after that, the revised version of GFR was issued in 1963. And after that, the GFR version 2005. And now the current version of GFR, which is applicable and amended till 6 March 2025, is GFR 27. So this is the current version and amended up to March 25. So these are the broad procurement rules covered under GFR. Whatever the government guidelines, instructions related to procurement are there, all are covered here. And the respective procuring entity may issue detailed infrastructure instruction regarding procurement broadly in conformity with GFR. So, under Rule 142 of GFR, there is a provision that since there are different procurement entities, so those procurement entity may have a different set of working as compared to the other. So, under this rule, they can issue their own procurement manual, but the overall basic principles will be as per GFR. So within the ambit of GFR, they can make their own detailed procurement procedure manuals. So there are many departments in the government of India, research department, defense department. So they have issued their own purchase manual depending upon their need according to this rule 142. As per GFR, the procurement approval and financial sanction, it has to be only by the competent authority within the stipulated rules and procedure of that particular organization. No person who is not competent cannot sanction any expenditure and cannot give approvals also for procurement. So always ensure that the competent authority who is clearly defined in the procurement rules manuals of that particular organization in government of India, only they can sanction the expenditure. Under Rule 147 of GFR, Ministry Department can make their own rule for items which are not available on JAM. There are certain department or ministries. So under Rule 147, they can frame their own rules for the item which are not available on JAM. Like in the Research and Development Organization, they have some separate limits of buying direct procurement mode and the comparison mode and out of JAM the local purchase committee mode. So different set of limits are created by them under the ambit of this rule. Now I will tell you that what are GFR. So GFR are executive orders. So time to time certain guidelines and instructions have been issued. So GFR are executive orders which is defined under the law in Article 13(3)(a) of Indian Constitution. Executive orders are orders which are issued by the Government of India related to procurement time to time. So this is a compilation of different rules. So GFR are executive orders. And if you find the source of these executive orders, it lies in the law as I mentioned here in the slide. And as I told you that it is a compilation of different procurement rules, guidelines and orders issued by the Government of India, and it has to be followed by all which are dealing with the matters of public finances. So everybody has to follow these rules. And I also want to let you know that there is no procurement law exist in India. Just see, in my earlier video I have explained that near about 20% of the GDP of Indian economy we are spending in the public procurement. It is a considerable amount. And you see that there is no procurement law exist. So can any one of you comment in the comment box that why there is no procurement law? Such a huge money is being spent by us, by Government of India, and there is no law exist. I will tell you why. Why there is no law exist. Suppose there is a law related to procurement in the central government, and if depending upon the change scenario or government decision, if you want to make any amendment in that particular law, you have to go to the parliament each time. Law has to be amended with with the parliament also, and here just by issuing executive orders, you can amend GFR. So it is an easy mode to the government of India to change the GFR according to the change scenario or whatever the policy or decision of the government. So it is a being an easy mode. I think they have not made any law related to this. So things are being managed by the GFR, and time to time they change or issue instruction. So from the operational easiness point of view, I think there is no procurement law exist in India. And this GFR, these are applicable on central government, departments, organization and autonomous body is specified autonomous body there. So what I will do, I will make separate videos on each GFR rule in my coming videos. This was just an overview. So thank you for watching the video. And if you find something information valuable and it is of your use, please do subscribe the channel. In the comment box, tell us on which topic you are interested related to procurement, and we will make video on that. So thank you for watching.